The Watcher's popularity and ambiguous ending left audiences expecting a season 2. Ryan Murphy's true crime thriller is loosely based on the story of 657 Boulevard and tells the story of the Brannocks, fictionalized versions of the Broadus family, whose move to a seemingly idyllic suburban home proves disastrous. When the family receives threatening letters from an anonymous watcher, they hire a private eye to help solve the case. The Watcher's identity is never revealed, and the series ends ominously for both the Brannocks and the new residents of 657 Boulevard. Like many Ryan Murphy TV shows, The Watcher proved to be a hit with audiences, even if critics were less than pleased with the thriller, via Rotten Tomatoes. Some were unhappy with the creative liberties taken with the real story, while others found it lackluster compared to the copious number of contemporary series telling similar stories. Nevertheless, The Watcher struck a nerve in its first season and has even been greenlit to return for a second outing. Despite that, news has been scant. The Watcher Season 2 latest news. Naomi Watts uncertain update. Naomi Watts as Nora Brannock looking inquisitive in The Watcher. Despite the fact that the show was greenlit for another season more than 2 years ago, the latest news comes as an uncertain update from Naomi Watts, via Entertainment Weekly. The star led The Watcher Season 1, but it's clear that she has been kept out of the loop for the season sequel if any has indeed taken place at all. Watts said in September 2024 that "I don't have one update if there is one. I wish I could. It was so fun, right? I don't have an update, I'm afraid." Ryan Murphy is no stranger to expanding his so-called miniseries, and it could be that The Watcher Season 2 will leave the Braddock family behind for some new tale of suburban stalking. Murphy's feud and monster series have all changed subjects from season to season and found new life by exploring new stories. Watts could be left out of the loop because the series has no plans of bringing her back. The Watcher Season 2 is confirmed. The Watcher is more than a miniseries. Pearl and Jasper looking on in The Watcher. Netflix has found great success with TV maven Ryan Murphy, and it came as no surprise when The Watcher was greenlit for a second season, despite being billed as a miniseries. The announcement came in conjunction with the renewal of Murphy's more controversial true crime series Monster, which was announced as an anthology. Despite the quick renewal, almost nothing has been revealed about The Watcher, while Monster has continued to develop with a third season now well on its way. The Watcher Season 2 cast. Will anyone return? The Watcher Season 1 featured a well-known and talented cast, all of whom could return if Season 2 carried on the same story. Apart from Dumswaney's Theodora Birch, who dies of cancer in The Watcher Season 1 finale, every major character survived Season 1 and could return for the show's renewal. However, Naomi Watts' update on the series might suggest that The Watcher is also becoming an anthology, which would necessitate an all-new cast, something Ryan Murphy's shows are well known for. The Watcher Season 2 story. Could it be an anthology? Naomi Watts and Bobby Cannavale as Nora and Dean in Ryan Murphy's The Watcher. So far, it is unclear whether The Watcher Season 2 will continue from where the first season left off, or take the story in an entirely new direction. Considering Naomi Watts' comments on Season 2, the former is becoming increasingly less likely as time passes. On top of that, the true crime nature of the story does limit how far the second season could take things, since the ending of The Watcher was also the ending of the real-life story, and everything else would be fiction. The Watcher Season 2 could become an anthology that explores other cases of suburban horror.